Hello, it's Hava/Naz here. I'm a musician, so I go under the name Hava as well. I haven't done videos in a while and I would like to do them more regularly, and I probably will because winter is a hard time for me, so I'm in most of the time, so I might as well. Yeah, so this channel is going to be more based on invisible illness awareness and getting through sight loss, mental illness, sharing my journey, sharing what I struggle with and what I do to overcome those struggles or manage them. If you like the sound of that, then don't forget to subscribe and put your post notification bell on too. Thank you. In this specific video, I'll be talking about 3 things that I struggle with during winter regarding my visual impairment, and 2 things I do to manage those things that I struggle with. I always like to make things a bit more positive. It's really easy to complain and moan about being blind, but I'm not going to do it because that doesn't serve me in any way, and I want to just spread positive energy and help people who are struggling to see that there are ways of coping. But first, I'll give you a bit of background on my condition. I am 1 in 40,000 who lives with a physical disability called Rod Cone Dystrophy. Ooh. I do have a video of my sight loss journey, but I will link that in the description below, which gives you more detail on what it is and how it happened and blah blah blah. Rod Cone Dystrophy first took away my night vision. It's hard to describe. I basically can't see much at all at night, but just like light, silhouettes and shadows and just not very much detail. I've never had night vision. I have had enough sight to walk around safely by myself during the day, but that has deteriorated over the past couple of years. I slowly started losing my colour vision. I just mix them up. Like if you say that's orange, I'll say, no, it's pink. I don't know. I mix them up if they're close, or if they're not highly saturated, I won't be able to see them very well. Everything kind of looks a bit dull, unless like it's a kids play area or a rainbow. I don't know, something really colourful. Not that I can see rainbows, but you know. Basically, it kind of just gets worse and worse. It just deteriorates more and more. It takes away more things, so I can't see. But if anything, it's made me more resilient and learn to be more adaptable, as I am dealing with change constantly on a day-to-day basis. I'm having to adapt to losing big chunks of my vision and learning things again, basic things like reading, writing, walking. Like, it sounds a bit bizarre, but it is what it is. So you've had a bit of background on my condition. I will go on to the 3 things that I struggle with. So the first thing is going outside after 3 p.m. and socializing. I'm not exaggerating when I say I can't go outside like a step outside my door and I won't be able to see anything. I'll freak out. I won't feel safe. I struggle to do that simple task. So I have a responsibility to make sure that I'm back home by like 3 o'clock. Otherwise I'll panic. I'm already vulnerable, like especially at night time, because I won't be able to see anything. It's a bit hard when I have to kind of manage my day, like in the daylight hours. If I had to go out in the evening, I would have to cling onto someone's arm, constantly ask for help, ask where the toilet is, take me to the toilet, take me to the bar, take me to out, I don't know, get some fresh air, you know. So not being able to go out at night without someone to cling on to means, for me, I can't celebrate Halloween, out for dinner with friends. I struggle to go out in the evening. Obviously friends can help me or whatever, but I don't like to ask like all the time and nag on. I feel like I'm taking away their fun, and I only feel like that because people have treated me like that in the past. I know I'll get over it one day, but at the moment, to avoid any stress or panic, I kind of keep myself to myself and I kind of like isolate myself a lot. I feel like that's the safest thing for me to do at the moment, and as much as I try to hold myself together, I think the isolation and kind of like the burdensome feelings are a huge contribution to my anxiety and depression, and this seems to increase in the winter. Number 2, okay, feeling like a burden. One thing I do that I need to snap out of is I feel like I owe people when they help me, because I feel like it's not their responsibility I should be helping myself. I should be able to see and walk around and do what others are doing. I can't. I just can't. It's like it's too much. It's dangerous. I can't walk down the high street by myself after 4 p.m. when it's dark, because I'll probably get run over. I won't be able to see. And when I say I feel like I owe people, I feel like I owe them so much that I buy them food or pay for their travel or buy them a gift, and I guess that makes me feel better for it. I don't know if anyone else feels like this. It's probably not just me. It's kind of a hard one. I don't want to feel like that, but I'm working around it. So I know that is stupid and I shouldn't feel like that, because it's not my fault that I have a condition that disables me from doing things. But I guess the way I've been treated in the past, it's just a lack of understanding from other people, or just ignorance or selfishness. My bit of advice for that would be only hang out with people that you trust. I mean, that should be an always thing as well, but this is directly aimed at people with disabilities. Don't go out because your friends have invited you out but they're not actually going to look after you, because that's dangerous. Surround yourself with people who will help you. I do have people who do help me, but I'm just keeping myself to myself at the moment and going out less because it's just too stressful. That's it really. So at the moment I'm avoiding doing gigs, and I have talked to the manager person of the organisation I volunteer for to just let them know that I can't attend meetings this winter because it's too stressful. I tried and I got so stressed it took me 3 hours to get home. Yeah, I was just on the verge of panicking and screaming in public. So yeah, you can work around things. Even with that situation, I'll be like, yeah, I'll be on video call. That's fine. But yeah, if you do work and you are stressed about travel or anything, I'm sure that your boss or whoever can help you with that. It's your right to express that. So do it. Number 3, okay, traveling is always hard for me, but in the winter super hard. I guess these all link in with each other. Public transport, reading timetables or bumping into people or not being able to find the disabled seat. As my vision starts showing its super dark powers at around 3:30 p.m, I have a responsibility to travel back and be home at this time. Coming back to the vulnerability, I don't know why I can't say that word. Coming back to that word. Because I can't see, I'm vulnerable, but I also dangerously dissociate because of my mental health conditions. So it is extra dangerous for me to be outside. I'll just lock myself indoors, you know? I don't want this to come across as moaning, because I'm not. I'm just outlining my struggles, because I feel like other people will be able to resonate with this. My most viewed videos are my sight loss ones, so I know that people are going to be watching and be able to resonate and have things to say about it and relate to it, and I'm looking forward to that. So I guess I'm just speaking for others who feel unable to speak and should not feel scared to speak. And I guess I want to influence those people who are scared or ashamed or embarrassed to speak up, that it's okay to speak up and it's in your right to speak up and you can do whatever you want to do. But yeah, that was my 3 things that I struggle with in the winter, and now I'll be going on to 2 things that I do to cope with those 3 things. First thing is scheduling my day and having day and evening tasks, I guess. So things that I can do during the day are walking my dog, getting my eyebrows done, socialising, meeting friends. And then in the evening, there's plenty to do. I could write, sing, do yoga, binge watch YouTube videos. It's not really productive. It can be. Make food, train Casper. I don't know. I could do loads of things. So when I need to be outside, I will make sure I get up early. That means that I can make more use out of the daylight, like booking appointments, doctor's appointments or therapy appointments or anything. those will be done during like the day as well, daylight hours, yeah, before 3:30 for me. The second thing is avoiding overly stressful situations. I've outlined what I've been avoiding, so like socialising in the evening, or going out in the evening and doing gigs and all of that. I've done these things, like it's not like I haven't tried them a million times, but some evenings will be good, some evenings won't be good, and when it's not good, it's not good. And it really gets to me, stresses me out, impacts my mental health like badly. And yeah, I want a calm life, so I'm trying to be as chilled out as I can at the moment, because this year has been crazy. So I'm just avoiding the anxiety and the stress and the feeling lows and dissociating until I can find ways to manage them, and be in those situations. So I guess I'll do that gradually, and that's okay. I think that's okay. So it's okay. So that was it. I have outlined 3 things that I struggle with and 2 things that I do to cope with them. I hope this has helped someone in some way. Yeah, please let me know if you struggle with winter, like regardless if you're watching and you don't have a sight condition or a condition. I know that winter is a hard time for quite a lot of people, or if you do struggle with similar condition to me, sight loss wise, if you're blind or are visually impaired, then yeah, please let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video, if it helped in any way, if you could relate, and what are your coping strategies for the winter. Let's keep this conversation going so sighted people are more aware of our difficulties, and so that we can explore ways in managing the dark season. So raising awareness to empower us. If you want to hear more about my sight loss story, I'll link that in the description. Yeah, I also post loads of things on my Instagram at It's Hava, like behind the scenes of like my mental health journey, my sight loss journey, everything. It's like my diary, so if you like the sound of that, then please follow me on Instagram as well. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you, and yes, see you soon. I'll get Casper to say bye. I haven't showed you my dog. Oh my god, a video where I haven't showed you my dog. Casper, look. Follow Casper on @casper.husky, right? Where's your, oh no, that's his bum. There's his face. Blind girl problems. Here you go. Bye, Casper. Bye. Sleepy.